Ready to hear the good news? Some of Animal Kingdom's best snacks are under $10, but which of these affordable bites should you be adding to your must-try list? Today, we're going to rank the best cheap treats in Animal Kingdom to help you out. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. We love Animal Kingdom for a lot of reasons. The ambiance, the rides, the Broadway level shows, the animals, duh. But we also love it here because the park's got so many unique treats and eats that are made even better when they won't cost you any more than $10. But because there are so many under $10 treats here, we're going to help you figure out which ones will be the most worth it for you. Now, the treats we're ranking on this list, we already know taste really good, so today's rankings are also going to be based on not just taste, but other stuff like portion size, uniqueness, popularity, i.e., will the treat only be popular with some people in your group, or will it be enjoyed by adventurous and picky eaters alike? So let's get to it. Step aside, Mickey Pretzel. It is Simba's turn to take the stage. So the Simba Pretzels are basically the same thing as a Mickey Pretzel, but in order to fit the theme park, they're Simba-shaped, or rather, they're shaped like Rafiki's cave drawing of young Simba from the animated film The Lion King. Most commonly, you'll find these big soft pretzels around the Thirsty River Bar and Trek Snacks near Expedition Everest, but sometimes you'll see them pop up at other snack kiosks too. Disney's soft pretzel options, whether Mickey-shaped or Simba-shaped or something else entirely, typically cost over $7. Rank 5 out of 10. And here's where you and I might have our first argument. Is a slice of pizza really considered a snack? Yay, nay. However you feel about the matter, there's no denying the Tera Treats price tag. Each giant slice of pizza here is only going to cost you around $7 to $8, depending on what toppings you get. Fortunately, the pizza served at Tera Treats over in Discovery Island isn't like those other puffy pizzas you get from other Disney quick services. Instead, you'll get a large rectangular slice with a thick pan-style crust, a nice crispy edge, and tons of toppings. Usually, Tera Treats pizza options consist of tomato and cheese, buffalo chicken, or your average cheese pepperoni options, but every now and then they'll release a seasonal pizza option too, like the s'mores dessert pizza we tried there recently, which was made just the way a dessert pizza should be. Sweet, but not too sweet that you don't get a little savory contrast with the dough. Rank here, 5.5 out of 10, but again, it does depend on what the seasonal variety is. So we've had some pizza slices here that are 10 out of 10, and we've had some that are, 3 out of 10. So definitely check out what's on the menu when you're there. Now, y'all might already know about the Restaurantosaurus quick service over in Dino Land, USA, but did you know they have an attached lounge too? The lounge is attached to the left-hand side of the restaurant. Just look for the section that's a little more tent-shaped. Now, what this lounge is usually known for are its prehistoric-themed cocktail mixes, like the Tequilasaurus, the Primordial Booze, and the Fermented Fossil. I'm going to miss all the dino puns when Dino Land USA goes away. Sigh. Anyway, but you can actually get prehistoric-themed mocktails here too for less than half of what you'd pay for one of the lounge's spiked drinks. For instance, there's the Teal Rex, which is a tart and refreshing beverage made with pineapple juice, lemonade, lemon juice, of course the blue curacao, and Sprite. The Raptor Refresher is a sweet and fruity cranberry juice, orange juice, and strawberry puree concoction, and the Paleontology Punch is an equally sweet and fruity mix of lemonade, cranberry juice, apple juice, pomegranate, lime juice, and Sprite. You can try any of these mocktails during your next Dino Land visit for $5 each. Rank 6 out of 10. Okay, so this next one is a Bria favorite that I had to add. So if you have a problem with it, please at DFB Bria in the comments. Anyway, when you eat at Satuli Canteen, you can order these otherworldly mousse-based desserts to cap off your quick service meal. Currently, there's the classic blueberry cream cheese mousse for about $6, which is the beautiful glossy dome of mousse and passion fruit curd. And the newest dessert you can pick up is the Matkaijina mousse for over $6, made with flourless chocolate cake, chocolate mousse, raspberry gel, mango coulis, aka a thin puree, boba pearls, and a milk and white chocolate garnish. Both of these desserts take a great picture and definitely fit in with the World of Avatar theming. Are they the absolute best desserts in Animal Kingdom? Probably not, especially if you're not a big fan of that foamy mousse texture. But if you do like mousse desserts, then these Satuli Canteen options are light and enjoyable and easy to share among friends. That way you can try other desserts later on in your day too. So if you're a mousse person, head on over to Satuli. Rank 6.5 out of 10. We are heading over to the Smiling Crocodile Kiosk for the street tacos next. Now, once again, we've got a controversial snack that feels more like a meal rather than a little afternoon treat. But considering the fact that you get 2 street tacos with your choice of pulled pork, chicken, or veggie base, plus a side of chips and salsa for $9.99, feels like a deal worth ranking in today's best of list. The Smiling Crocodile Kiosk is located in the Discovery Island area near Flame Tree Barbecue and can provide you with either a nice cheap lunch or a hearty snack that you can split with someone else in your family. The only problem here is that the Smiling Crocodile operates seasonally, so you may not be there when it's actually open. Typically, Smiling Crocodile opens when the park crowds get thick, so if you're visiting during one of Disney World's busier seasons, you might be able to take advantage of this kiosk. Rank 6.5 out of 10. Joffrey's coffee kiosks are found scattered all throughout the Disney World parks. What's less common are the Joffrey's Tea Kiosks, which is what you're going to find at Royal Anandapur Tea Company in the Asia section of Animal Kingdom. This is one of those well-themed Joffrey's kiosks in Disney World, and while it continues to serve up all the classic Joffrey's specialty espresso beverages we've come to know and love, the emphasis at this particular location, which I love, is on tea, because I'm very much a tea drinker, meaning you can choose a variety of tea selections here from around the world. Now, when Bria grabs a drink at this spot, you're always going to find her getting the slightly sweetened blackberry jasmine iced tea. She loves it. But I'm either going to get a standard English breakfast black tea or the big claim to fame at this location, which is the exclusive frozen chai latte. It's a little over $5. This is the only place you can get it. It's a little more icy than creamy, but it is very well blended and a great, refreshing beverage. Rank 7 out of 10. Anandapur strikes again in Animal Kingdom, but this time, instead of serving up tea, we're getting a creamy, dreamy ice cream treat. The Anandapur ice cream truck is worth just taking a picture in front of, even if you don't order any ice cream there, because it's beautiful. It's covered in artwork capturing Asian landscapes and wildlife. You can't miss it, by the way. It's that giant blue truck just sitting on the path between Asia and Africa. Now, soft serve is the name of the game here, and you can pick up a simple chocolate, vanilla, or swirled cone for just over $5, which, I don't know about you, it's not one of those things I normally get, but when I do, I always really enjoy it. So it's one of those things that you're just like, why would I spend money on a soft serve swirl ice cream cone? But then you get it and it's like all the nostalgia comes back and it just really tastes good. I don't know. But if you want to upgrade your soft serve experience to something a little more unique, this ice cream truck also serves a Yeti sundae for just over $6. This has chocolate soft serve topped with vanilla soft serve, blue cake crumbs, sugar crystals, sweet snowflakes, and a chocolate Yeti image. All in all, it's a good sundae and fun to look at too, but maybe not the most adventurous option flavor-wise. Still, it's a good choice for kids or any adult looking for a unique Animal Kingdom treat that still serves up a familiar dessert taste. And keep an eye out for seasonal ice cream twists here too. In the past, we've seen limited time soft serve flavors like green mint for St. Patrick's Day or peppermint swirl for the holiday season. Rank 7 out of 10. Now, if you watched our best snacks under $10 in Epcot video, then this might feel like deja vu. Didn't we just talk about Kakigori over there? Yes, but Animal Kingdom also has this specialty shave ice delicacy for sale at Caravan Road in the Asia Pavilion. It's just a little less known here. Kakigori is a Japanese-style shaved ice covered in sweet-flavored syrup, often served with sweetened condensed milk. Now, at Epcot's Kabuki Cafe, you've got a few different Kakigori flavor options to choose from, but at Caravan Road, your only Kakigori option is watermelon. The watermelon flavor is subtle but definitely present, and it doesn't taste artificial like a watermelon lollipop or something. So if you're a watermelon fan and you just want to cool down with a delicious, creamy, icy treat, you can grab this Kakigori for just over $5. But if you're not a fan of watermelon, you can always hold out for more flavors if you're going to be visiting Epcot during your Disney vacation too. Now that I've said that though, I will say that they have had different Kakigori flavors in Animal Kingdom in the past, so you never know what they're going to come up with. Sometimes this shave ice is not available, sometimes it's seasonal, but I have seen other flavors. And I have pictures of other flavors too. So I know that they exist, they're just not always available. So just heads up on that as well. Rank 7 out of 10. Now, as elusive as this treat has become, here I am still fawning over it like a fool. The mini mango pie over at Yak and Yeti Local Foods Cafe is made with a graham cracker crumble crust and mango flavored pie filling. Simple yet effective. And the graham cracker crust is really nice and thick. I think that's why I love it so much. While I really do like this dessert and you can buy it for a little over $8, there are two key reasons why I can't rank it any higher on today's list. Reason number one, it betrayed us not too long ago by leaving the menu, and I'm still not fully convinced it won't leave me again. You can't find the mini mango pie listed on the online menu, at least not per the release of this video, but it is back on the physical menu of the restaurant for now. And reason number two, technically, even if the mango pie isn't available during your next visit, you might be able to find it at one of your local grocery stores. The Kenny's Pie brand is been spotted before in the freezer sections of big box stores like Kroger. I've seen the mini pies actually available via Instacart to get from my local Kroger here and from the Publix in Orlando. So before you make this Animal Kingdom dessert a number one priority, check and see if you can find the same dessert just minutes away from your house. Rank 7 out of 10. Now, I could hang around Nomad Lounge all day just for the good vibes and riverside views alone. You know this, you've been watching DFB Guide for a long time, and you know that I could just I would probably pay to go to Animal Kingdom to sit in Nomad Lounge all day. That is not probably okay that I would do that, but I would. Now, the fact that this place also serves up refreshing and tasty cocktails and incredible food makes it a major win in my books. I love it. Now, I get that not everyone wants to drop a bunch of money on boozy beverages during their trip. Cool. But if you want to still get the full Nomad Lounge drinking experience at half the price, you can always get one of those specialty non-alcoholic beverages here too. Lately, they've been calling them zero-proof cocktails, which is a cool way of saying just really cool juice. Now, non-alcoholic beverages range in price between $4 and $8, while the regular alcoholic concoctions are going to put you back $15 to $17. So yeah, way cheaper to kick out the booze. But which Nomad Lounge mocktails are the ones worth ordering? Well, the Zingiber Fizzy has been a popular choice with our team in the past, made with passion fruit puree, mint, ginger beer, and lime juice all blended up. Now, I just had to Google how to say Zingiber because I didn't know how to say it. Turns out, y'all, this is something I just learned, which a lot of you might already know. Zingiber is the scientific name for ginger. So this is just basically a ginger fizz. We're all learning together. Anyway, this is the Ananaperna Zing minus the gin and glowing lotus flower. For another cocktail turned mocktail, you can get the Happy Macaque instead of the Night Monkey, which will take away the rum but leave behind the guava puree, coffee simple syrup, and lime juice with a hint of cilantro. Now, I am not a huge fan of guava puree, coffee, cilantro altogether. Maybe you are. Let's talk about it. And as just an overall note, all of these cocktails and mocktails are made in-house instead of being pre-mixed. So if there's a certain cocktail you're seeing on the menu, never hurts to ask your server or bartender if it can be made without the booze to shave those major dollars off your drink of choice. Rank 7.5 out of 10. Now, this isn't just a breakfast recommendation for y'all. This is a full-on breakfast hack. If you want one of those colossal cinnamon rolls, it's easy to share with the fam for just over $7. Go ahead and pick one up at Kusafiri or Tamu Refreshments instead of Creature Comforts. Yep, Creature Comforts has essentially the same cine roll in their bakery display case, Mickey-shaped and everything, but because Creature Comforts also sells Starbucks drinks all day long, this place gets packed in the morning. You're going to find much shorter lines at both Tamu and Kusafiri around the breakfast hour, while still getting a chance to pick up one of those warm, sticky, sweet cinnamon rolls. Oh, and you can get your morning coffee at either location too. The coffee at Kusafiri and Tamu may not be as fancy as the Starbucks drinks, but again, you're not going to have to wait in a forever long line for it either. So faster trip to Kilimanjaro Safaris for you. Rank 7.5 out of 10. So for the record, Mr. Kamals, the little snack kiosk sandwiched between Africa and Asia, used to be a lot better. We still like it here, but the fries that were once served at this place were over the top phenomenal. Like they would have ranked in our top 5 of this list back in the day. When we were first introduced to these fries, they were topped, and I mean coated, with tzatziki salad and sriracha ketchup, and that version of Mr. Kamal's fries was elite. But in 2017, the tzatziki disappeared, and instead we got a lot of different fry dipping sauces to accompany our fries, which, hey, we love that too. We love a lot of fry dipping sauces. We love a lot of dips, but nowadays these seasoned fries only come with one little cup of dipping sauce, the sriracha aioli. Again, these fries are still good. They are on our list. We couldn't have added them to today's list if they weren't good. They're still nice and fluffy on the inside, lightly spiced on the outside, easy to share, and all for $6. We just remember how things used to be, and while the sriracha is still a nice accompaniment on the side of these fries, My sauce-loving heart hurts for the way things used to be. And if you don't want fries, Mr. Kamals has a second savory option for you to try. The chicken dumplings are around $6. These come in a 3 count and are served with a cup of ponzu sauce on the side. Each dumpling is thick with chicken and veg on the inside with a super crispy shell, and the ponzu sauce has that really nice tangy zing from the citrus and vinegar flavors. Overall, both snacks are decent savory options to split with the fam if you want something under 10, but it's hard for me to ignore the sauce stinginess going on over here. Still, I would choose the fries over the chicken dumplings. So rank 7.5 out of 10, but Mr. Kamal, if you bring back my sauces, you might be right up there with a 9. So you really haven't had an ice cream sandwich till you've had a Dino Bite ice cream sandwich. Well, in theory, these are pretty basic. If you've been going to Disney World for a long time, you remember when they used to have these house-made, homemade ice cream cookie sandwiches in every single park, right? They had them at Hollywood Scoops. They had them at Fountain View Cafe. Remember Fountain View Cafe in Epcot? Yes? Okay. That was a long time ago. We're getting old. They had them at Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, and for a while they had them over at Sleepy Hollow in Magic Kingdom, and of course at Dino Bite here in Animal Kingdom. And basically it's vanilla bean ice cream sandwiched between 2 freshly baked cookies. That's all it needs to be. It's a simple execution that still manages to stick the landing. Better yet, this is a big ol' ice cream sandwich. I've even split this one into thirds before so my family could try it with me, and we still found it to be more than enough to satisfy our sweet teeth. Now, while you can pick up the standard chocolate chip vanilla ice cream option year-round for just over $7, keep an eye out for seasonal flavors here too, which is what really lands this on our top of the best of the fest of the Animal Kingdom kiosk list. Because those seasonal flavors can be incredible, and they're going to pop up on the menu for just over $8. Currently, you can now get the Dino Dig ice cream sandwich, made of vanilla ice cream sandwich between 2 sugar cookies and topped with chocolate sprinkles, cookie crumbles, sugar bones, and a white chocolate dinosaur. Much like the standard sandwich, the Dino Dig version features cookies that taste real fresh with ice cream that's both creamy and sweet. What makes this so good is when that ice cream kind of melts into the cookies. So they're not soggy, but they're, I don't know, fudgy almost? Anyway, you get it. And on this one, the extra dino embellishments don't add much to the overall flavor profile, but they're real cute. Rank 8 out of 10. Now, did you know that we have a free Best Snacks of Disney World guide out that will give you our personal top 10 snack picks for each Disney World park, regardless of price tag? This guide also includes full color pictures of each treat, average snack prices, snack descriptions, and full maps to help you track down each bite while you're in the parks. You know I love a snack map. So go ahead and scan the QR code you see on the screen now if you're interested in it, or head to disneyfoodblog.com/bestsnacks and you can pick up your free guide to all the best snacks in all the parks after this. All right, moving on. We are in our second half of the video. We're going to the buffalo chicken chips from Trilo Bites, so right in front of Dino Bites. Here's another Dinoland USA snack for you to try while you still can. The buffalo chicken chips from Trilo Bites are house-made chips served with buffalo chicken and blue cheese dressing, topped with tomato and celery relish for just under $10. Now, I've made these chips into a full-on meal before because no one else wanted to share them with me, which was fine. More chips for me. But if someone did want to share them with me, they're definitely easy to split with other blue cheese/buffalo chicken aficionados. If you're afraid to order these because you think they're going to be spicy, I'm here to tell you they really don't pack that much heat, although I am from Buffalo, so there you go. And whatever heat they might have had gets mellowed out by the blue cheese dressing, leaving behind that classic buffalo sauce flavor without too much of the power. So if you do like spicy things, this might not be a huge selling point for you, and I understand that blue cheese can also be a difficult sell too, since folks are pretty split down the middle when it comes to blue cheese. But even if you're not all aboard the Buffalo Chicken Chips Express with me, you might still want to pay a visit to Trilo Bites to pick up a Trilo Twist instead. Yep, majorly switching gears now. The Trilo Twist is an orange Dole Whip swirled with vanilla soft serve ice cream that's been dyed green. Why? Could not tell you. This is for all you creamsicle fans out there because that's exactly what the Trilo Twist tastes like. A creamsicle in a cup for under $6, kind of like the orange vanilla swirl Dole Whip situation over at Sunshine Tree Terrace in Magic Kingdom, which is not the citrus swirl. Just establishing that right now. Rank 8 out of 10. All right, so need something quick and cheap to munch on before or after your Flight of Passage Banshee ride? Then track down the Pongu Pongu window. There are actually 3 snacks I want to give a shout out to here. The first is the ever controversial Pongo Lumpia, which is a pineapple cream cheese spring roll for under $4. The flaky outside crust of this spring roll is toasted just enough to allow it to break easily. It's kind of sprinkled with sugar. The pineapple cream cheese flavors complement each other well without being overpowering. I love this, but a lot of folks on our team don't. So weigh in on the comments with what you think. Cast members will wrap these spring rolls in a super thin sleeve for you, making it a great on-the-go snack, though I wouldn't try to save it for later. This snack seems to be made to eat in one sitting when it's nice and warm, and while it's not impossible to wrap it back up and take it with you in a bag, you may not want to because all that gooey filling is going to threaten to gush out. Now, if you're an adventurous eater looking for something new to try for breakfast or just as an afternoon snack, you'll want to give this one a go, but I will say I'm not that adventurous an eater and I still love it. So I guess it just depends on how much you like that sweet cream cheese and fruit combo. Speaking of breakfast, our second snack we got to shout out here is the stuffed pancake sandwich made with sausage, guava jelly, egg, and cheese for just under $9. This one has also popped up on the Drinkwalla and Trek Snacks menus before, and it's got a little less controversy among the DFB team than the Pongo Lumpia has. Overall, this one tastes pretty similar to a sausage and egg biscuit that you might find at a fast food restaurant, but the guava jam adds that nice sweet element that gives those otherwise standard breakfast flavors a little boost of variety. But you can ask for it without the guava jam, just a heads up. Finally, we cannot talk about Pongu Pongu, which by the way, I don't know if you realize means party party, without talking about the Night Blossom drink. A few of y'all recently told me in past video comments that this is a must-have drink each and every time you visit Animal Kingdom, and I get that. Not only is it pretty to look at, but the layers of limeade, apple, and desert pear flavors topped with bursting passion fruit boba balls makes this one a Pandora rite of passage for just under $6. Now, little story from me, I was just going through all of my Disney souvenirs recently and I found the plastic Pandora cup that they used to serve this in like the first year it was available. They haven't done that for a really, really long time, but let me know if you've got that. Also, the seed glow cube that was served with it for a while. I wonder if any of you have that. Rank on all of these, 8 out of 10. Now, Tamu Refreshments is the place to pick up that classic pineapple Dole Whip in Animal Kingdom, and while yes, you can get a basic pineapple Dole Whip in a cup for just over $5, may I interest you in an upgraded pineapple dessert experience instead? The Pineapple Crisp Sundae is made with pineapple crisp cake, vanilla ice cream, pineapple caramel, and a crispy streusel topping, all for about $7. So this is like you get a Dole Whip for $5 and a whole sundae for $7. I know this dessert already sounds great, but we're going to hack it to make it even better though. When you order the Pineapple Crisp Sundae, ask the cast member behind the register if you can substitute the vanilla ice cream for a swirl of pineapple Dole Whip instead. It may not always be possible, but it never hurts to check and see. Last time we asked, the cast member was able to make it happen, and we had zero regrets about this decision. The pineapple Dole Whip just brings out the pineapple flavor way more than the vanilla ice cream does. But the only problem with this snack hack is that the Dole Whip melts fast and starts looking a little blobby within just a few minutes. That being said, even in soup form, the flavors of this cake are still really good. Rank 8.5 out of 10, and I promise nobody else knows about this. This is one of those things that everybody just walks on by and doesn't realize is there. Totally unique, totally delicious. Now, it's hard to narrow it down to just one thing you need to try for under $10 at Zuri Sweet Shop because there are so many things in this Africa candy store and bakery that are unique and tasty and fall within our $10 budget. Zuri Sweet Shop is the confectionery location of Animal Kingdom, much like Main Street Confectionery and Big Top Treats over there in Magic Kingdom. Unlike Magic Kingdom's confectionery locations, many of the treats you're going to find at Zuri's are animal inspired. So instead of just a Mickey-shaped dessert, you can pick up treats like elephant candy apples or giraffe marshmallow pops or a caramel and marshmallow zebra spiral or a chocolate crocodile or a monkey mix. You get it, it's a jungle in here. Now, along with the animal-inspired treats, you can also pick up other unique sweet options too, like churro cupcake, Mickey fruit scones, chocolate-covered pineapple skewers, and a variety of fresh fudge. And even, get this, some of the specialty Werther's caramel items you can find in Caramel Kusha over in Epcot. That's right. Those have started to pop up in the candy stores around the boardwalk and Magic Kingdom, Contemporary. So you might find those there too, like our beloved caramel butter bar, by the way. So prices at Zuri's all depend on what you get, but they typically fall within the $3 to $10 range. So you may potentially be able to pick up 2 sweet goodies here and still keep things under budget. Rank 9 out of 10. Now, of course, I had to add Animal Kingdom's kids meals to our top 5 snacks on today's Under 10 list. The team and I order these all the time, and if you've been watching our videos ranking best snacks under $10, you know that we mention kids meals in all of these videos because they're really, really good value. It's a lot of food. It's not just sweet stuff. You might actually even get some healthy stuff in there, and it's a great thing for people to know about, and a lot of people don't realize it. Anyway, if you're wanting a substantial snack or you're wanting to eat something light for lunch in preparation for a heavier dining experience later on, like at Tiffin's or Yak and Yeti or Tusker House, then why not order one of the kids menus at one of Animal Kingdom's quick service locations? Look, I know kids menus claim they're for kids 9 and younger, but the cast members at the quick service locations know that it's totally fine if you order them. So by ordering from the kids meals instead, you can often get the same unique food as what you'll find on the adult portion of the menu, just in a smaller quantity for less money and with more sides. For example, Satuli Canteen has a singular cheeseburger steam pod. Love these things on the kids menu for just under $9. And it comes with a side of vegetable chips, a Cutie's Mandarin, and your choice of a small bottled water or low-fat milk. Flame Tree Barbecue has a pulled pork platter on their kids menu for just over $7, which includes your choice of 2 sides and your choice of bottled water or milk to drink. By the way, you can substitute soda pop if you want to. And Restaurantosaurus has that mac and cheese option on the kids menu for $9 that doesn't just come with 2 sides and your choice of drink, but also with a copy of the National Geographic Kids So Cool Dinos book. Hello! So you get a souvenir and food for under $10. Rank 9 out of 10. Okay, next up, grilled corn at Harambe Fruit Market. Now, do not laugh. This is not just regular corn. This is advanced corn, elevated corn. It's the corn of all corns. The Harambe Fruit Market in Africa is a little stand that mostly sells the standard snack stuff like popcorn and pretzels and soda. This is where you can get fresh fruit in the park. You know how every park has like one place you can buy fresh fruit? This is it for Animal Kingdom. But the grilled corn on the cob here is fresh, slightly sweet. It can be served with or without African spices, meaning it's a versatile treat that picky eaters and adventurous eaters alike will be able to get behind. Now, we just went and got it today to make sure it's still there, it's still grilled, it's still got spices. It's exactly as you want it to be. You can grab one of these cobs for yourself during your next visit for a little over $5. I would just get 2. Rank 9 out of 10. So if you were thinking today's list sure didn't have enough mac and cheese on it, I am going to fix that for you real quick. 8 Spoon Cafe is yet another little colorful Animal Kingdom kiosk that's easy to pass on by if you're not paying attention. But just be on the lookout for the bright blue building with lots of swirly gold details over in Discovery Island, right before you get to the bridge that leads to Asia. Also, if you watch DFB Guide, you're not going to miss 8 Spoon Cafe. We talk about it all the time. So this spot has some truly unique savory snacks. The classic baked mac and cheese is going to cost you $5. It's creamy, cheesy, and not as baked crispy as it used to be. Look at me rambling about the good old days again, but it's still a great stop for a lot of golden noodle goodness. For a couple dollars more, you can also get that mac and cheese loaded with pulled pork and pickles and a little bit of barbecue sauce on that. This is basically the smaller version of the pulled pork mac and cheese available at Flame Tree Barbecue. So if you want the full lunch version, you're gonna need to order it from there instead. But there's more. 8 Spoon Cafe also has a pulled pork jelly donut sandwich. Yes, they do, for $7. That's exactly what it sounds like. It's a donut cut in half, filled with pulled pork and slaw, and it's a jelly donut to start with, so there's jelly. This is a mighty bizarre combination of flavors that somehow work together in a decent way, though we're still a little confused about what flavor jelly you get on this thing. While we've been told it's grape in the past, our reporters keep saying it tastes way more like strawberry or raspberry. So I don't know, maybe it changes on occasion. We've gotten it multiple times and it always seems to be the same. Maybe the jelly magically transforms depending on who eats it. I don't know. Regardless, 8 Spoon Cafe is a solid spot for some hearty snacks. I love going to this spot, picking up a snack, and then going on the Discovery Island trails that nobody knows about and just like hanging out. So if you see some weirdo eating their mac and cheese on the Discovery Island trail, just say hi, it's probably me. Just keep in mind that this kiosk does tend to close a couple of hours before the park, so if you want something in here, plan to swing by sooner rather than later on in the day. This is a good spot for a quick lunch. Rank 9.5 out of 10. Now, Bria wasn't sure if she should add this entry into today's video or not because they're technically right at the $10 mark instead of being under $10, and that felt kind of wrong to her. But considering the fact that you'll more than likely split this snack with one or multiple people in your group, we're gonna make an exception for this time. She's very kind, but to be fair, I was not going to let this video go out without including these in it. Now, is that enough teasing? Do you want to know what this is? That's right, the Nomad Lounge churros. They are the best churros you're going to get in Disney World, period. Now, I do like a good churro, but a lot of the churros that you get in Disney World and even in Disneyland are sometimes a little bit overdone for me. These are gluten-free churros, and I don't know what kind of magic goes into them, but they are always perfect. Just extremely soft, but crunchy on the outside. Anyway, they're perfect. This is a generous portion. It comes with a basket full of warm and crumbly churro sticks that come with 2 different dipping sauces. These change out, by the way. Right now, I think it's a vanilla crema and like a spicy strawberry, but they change out all the time. So definitely check the menu before you go. Now, we've seen that strawberry chili dipping sauce. We've seen the vanilla. We've seen a traditional chocolate sauce. Any of them are fantastic, but I do prefer the strawberry sauce. It's a little more unique. Really, there's just nothing quite like ordering a basket of churros to share with a friend while you chat and relax on the Nomad Lounge patio. It's perfect. I think the views here make the churros taste that much sweeter. Rank 9.5, probably 9.8 out of 10. And here we are at my birthday fries. Of course, my birthday fries are gonna be our number 1. These are the fries with pulled pork and cheese at Flame Tree Barbecue, and that's plastic cheese, by the way. These loaded fries and I go way back, but once upon a time, back when I was sad and pulled pork fryless, Flame Tree Barbecue took this savory snack off their menu for a while. But then the best thing happened last October. The pulled pork fries were added back to the menu and all was right with the world. I told you in other videos that Disney will sometimes break your heart, but you never know, the stuff might come back. Now, the barbecue sauce on the pork adds a smoky and slightly sweet flavor. It breaks up the cheese a little bit, not that you need that, but I love the mix of flavors on here. Lots of savoriness with that little tiny bit of sweet, and the pork is smoked just right. It's nice and tender. Yep, this fry-based snack is under $9, and it truly takes the top spot on this list as well as in my heart. It is smoky, it's cheesy, it's savory, it's easy to share. It's at a restaurant that's based on the circle of life, so there are animals eating other animals carved into all of the chairs. It's incredible. Please don't take it away again, Animal Kingdom. Please don't take it away. Rank 10 out of 10. All right, now it is your turn. Which of these Animal Kingdom snacks would have been at the top of your list? Or is there one that's not even on our list that's on yours? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to pick up that free 2024 Best Snacks of Disney World guide over at disneyfoodblog.com/best snacks. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.